First question is, should you feel obligated to tell someone you just met that you have a significant other?
No.
It depends on the situation.
I think it depends on, how this meeting is going, if it's flirtatious at all.
Duh.
It depends on my intentions. If I'm trying to be their friend, sure, why not? They should know about my life. I'd like to know about theirs, building that friendship.
So what I'm gonna say is that some people get mad when you don't bring it up at all. And talking from experience, I'm just saying that if I'm having a conversation with a girl, I don't have to come out and just be like, oh, hey, my name's Austin, nice to meet you. Oh, I have a girlfriend, by the way. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
You should tell them, because it's just only respect out for your partner. Mm-hmm. Why else? Do you really have something to hide? You don't want to put your partner in that position to feel uncomfortable. If you really care about your partner, you wouldn't want them to be uncomfortable from the jump. So that's what I think.
Oh, it depends on the situation, man. Like I said, if it was a long-term relationship, I most definitely would. You know what I mean? And if I knew, and some people would just talk to you just to be your friend, or just like to have a conversation. You know what I mean? You know how many girls have I talked to just to have conversations with?
If I was in a serious relationship, some of the homies we know. No, I wouldn't bring it up first thing. I'm not gonna ruin the conversation just so I can mention my girlfriend. But if I'm talking to him as a friend, of course they're gonna eventually know. Because
what's more important, your partner or Susie that you met at the jacuzzi?
If I'm in a serious relationship here, I'm not gonna go cheat for Susie in the jacuzzi.
As long as you don't feel like this guy is hitting on you, if this guy isn't flirting with you, it's fine. You don't have to say anything. But the moment he gives a subtle hint, I think that's when you can just subtly hint back.
Like a hand on the thigh?
Oh yeah. Like John is actually blah, 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 my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. But until then, I don't think anything needs to be said.
I don't know. I feel like if you told them, you would sometimes come off as conceited because you're like, oh, they like me.
Yeah, that's true. But if it gets to that point where it becomes blurred lines, then
you should probably tell. Like when you know for sure.
In general, if you are to be with somebody, then you should know that you are taking the responsibility to put in an effort to make it work with them. It doesn't matter what the situation you're placed into. You need to put in effort to make it known that you are with somebody, whether or not the conversation's going anywhere. Like, they need to know at some point, like, you are in a relationship with somebody. If you aren't willing to put in an effort to make that known, then you aren't worth being in a relationship with somebody.
But I'm not going to be that guy or girl. I've seen it all the time. They always bring up their girlfriend or boyfriend, like, as soon as you meet them. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just talking to you.
They want to be shown off, basically. And a lot of girls want that from a lot of guys, even when there's other girls. Like, not like straight up like, hey, hi, how you doing? I have a girlfriend. Not like that, but just, trying to hint that you're taken because they like that.
Well, you could think something's completely innocent from the beginning anyway, so why would you feel it necessary to tell them that you have a significant other? Because exactly what you said earlier, you feel like you're not doing anything wrong, or you're not, nothing's happening, you're just talking.
You can tell your girlfriend, like, hey, look, I got a number tonight.
Why would she feel stoked for you about that?
She's like, wow, good for you. I'm talking, hey,
if my girlfriend were to ever come up to me when I say, hey, I got a phone number, and I'd be like,
you be mad?
So what were you doing getting a phone number tonight?
Bro, sometimes you should be old enough to know that people will just give you your number.
People don't just come up.
Yes, it is. Yeah, thank you. People.
It happened to me on Saturday.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, hi, what's up? You looking kind of good.
Kind of good.
Like a C+. So I'm gonna give you my number because if it's above a C, then
you on that average.
Are you saying that my level is at a C+?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
And the thing is, it's funny because like when a girl tells us she has a boyfriend, like we don't take that offensive. You know what I mean? We don't take it any. But when a guy tells a girl, she's like, what do you think this is? You know what I mean? She's starting something. Like, hey, don't get all hot and bothered because I told you I have a girlfriend. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's a woman thing, I guess. Go ahead.
I think what Muhammad's trying to say is like, if a guy says, hey, I got a girlfriend, like he's trying to say like, I'm not interested in you. Like
they take offense to it.
Yeah, they take offense, and that kind of bothers them. They're like, why? Is there something like I'm not pretty enough, or like there's something with me that I did to piss him off? I think that actually the perfect time to tell them is like when you're in a conversation with them, and then they're like, you want to go out or you want to do something, like, hey, I got a girlfriend, like, or something like that. Or like they try to.
That's too late though. That's really too late.
That's not really. No, too late is having sex with them. That's. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. Like you, when like somebody says, "Hey, you want to go out and eat or something like that?" You tell them I have a significant other. I don't, I'm not trying to push you, but we can be friends, and that's all you have to say. And they're like, okay, or they'll just walk away. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, like if you're with the person you're gonna be with for the rest of your life and you're gonna get married to them, like obviously in that case scenario you're gonna want to tell them, hey, I have only if she's hitting on you blatantly, obviously, because you don't want to offend the girl, but yeah.
Do you take the number? If they give you your number, do you take it?
Yeah. I'd honestly I would take it and just not use it. I'd probably toss it after I took it.
Not me.
You don't want to.
You'd
you don't
save
want to
it.
offend
I'd
anybody.
save it for later.
You don't want to offend anybody.
No, man, we're not trying to hurt any feelings or nothing.
We're all nice people. We're all good people. So taking the phone number doesn't mean you hitting her up. Unless if I wasn't in something serious.
But see,
definitely.
but a lot of girls would take offense to what we're saying and think that us lying is hurting people, when in reality we're just trying to save everyone's feelings.
Exactly.
You don't have to, and the reason being is, one, you may not even talk to that person ever again. So why does it matter? And two, if they give you a number, hey, look at you, you got a number. You've been in a relationship for 10 years. And you're still in the game. You can do it. You go, girl or guy.
Oh my God.
Alright? And then second thing also, or third thing, sorry, is that not everybody likes like getting like their boyfriend or girlfriend shoved in their face, because that a person's intentions, on the other hand, might not be the same thing you're thinking of. Intermission question. Why do girls like Target? Like my Facebook post.
Why not? It
has everything.
It's inexpensive and literally.
What's the difference between Target and Walmart? Walmart
Target is more classy. Yes, very
hell.
Yeah, more quality, better quality.